us, that's my team. We gon' do it for the Beto. Forever we faithful. Forever we faithful. Not again. Forever we faithful.
Forever we faithful. Niner my gang, whoa, that back came real fast. I feel like Usain Bolt. These teams not like us, they not in the same boat. We beat all the big teams, we got all the big rings. That red and that gold, we ball never fold. Grind, stay in that mold, another ring is the goal. All we do is win, 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 no matter what. It's a scary sight, a Niner jersey and a cut. Faithful to the Beta, Niner gang, yeah we up, living plush. Soon as you look up, another touch. Damn, it ain't next year, it's our year. Now, crowd full of red, white, and gold, screaming loud. Let's get it in, let's get it in. Niner gang, another win. Let's get it in, let's get it in.
Welcome everybody to a brand new episode of Very Faithful Podcast. I'm Brandon Free and joined by me and my co-hosts, Deon Johnson, Niner Gang Podcast, and Anshul from 49er Media. How we doing, fellas?
Doing all right, man. I'm still really mad, even though we're still making the playoffs. It was one thing to watch that was just horrendous, where I even was at the game and I was like, okay, obviously I would want us to win, but the fact that if we were going to lose and we only scored 3 points, it's like I just at least wanted to see some more scoring and didn't even get that. So, I mean, we'll get more into it, but yeah.
Yep. And like Anshul was saying, 49ers go into last night and lose 13-3 to the Seahawks, and the Seahawks win the division and then 1 seed on our home turf. And it was upsetting game, to say the least. But I do have to say, I'll give it up to the defense for the most part, because they did hold them to 13 points. We just couldn't get anything done on offense. Deon, how you feeling, man? How you doing today?
So, literally, me and media, I'm gonna tell you the same thing I tell anybody else. Don't hang out in here. There's a lot of chaos going on. But we feel the same way, bro. Like, my thing is, I was at the bar last night because I knew I was gonna be a little crazy. I didn't want my wife to get pissed off, so I just went to the bar.
Me too.
But, yeah, like when I know I'm gonna be a little crazy, I go out. I don't stay in the house because I know I'm gonna go ape shit, and I don't want anybody mad at me. I want to be able to go crazy in my own way. But long story short, with this game, the biggest disappointment is the fact that we didn't win because we need that rest. We needed that bye. And to be honest, I was honestly thinking about the players and the coaches and the staff. Think about it like this: if we win that game last night, we ain't got to go nowhere.
Yeah.
Not the Kittles, the U-Checks, the Purdy's, all of those guys. Nobody has to go anywhere. You just chill. You don't have to pack your family up. You don't have to pack up people. You don't have to pack this up, that up. It's a lot. Like, people don't understand the travel and all of that of a team. This ain't just, you don't just get on a plane and go. Like, there's a lot that goes into this. So it sucks. Are we still in the playoffs? Yes.
Yes.
Grateful for it. But this is an extra game we didn't necessarily want. You know what I mean? Like, we could have kind of skated by, like, all right, we're good. Yeah. But one thing I will say, same thing Brandon did, happy with the defense. Defense showed up and showed out. And we shut down a very, very good offense. But
very good offense.
One thing I will say is, Seattle defense is very well respected. Mike McDonald, yeah, buddy. Look. Now the Kubiak, who is it? Is it Clay that's over there, or is it Clay with us? There's too many.
I believe Clay is with us because how I kind of remember is Warriors had Clay.
Clint.
So it's like the Niners.
Yeah. Okay, so
Clay.
Clint couldn't really outfox Robert Saleh. I'm gonna be honest with you, because the interception. I mean, if CMC brings that in, bro, we're okay. You know what I mean? And then, to be honest with you, it was honestly, and I know people get pissy when I say stuff like this, but it's the truth of it. This was Mike McDonald bitch slapping Kyle Shanahan. That's what it was.
You ain't fucking lying.
He whooped his ass. I held Joe prolific, high-scoring offense to 3. Now what? And that's what I'm saying. Like, if I'm Kyle, I'm pissed.
Mm-hmm.
But then
he is pissed.
Yeah, I think the trenches were the biggest factor in this one because the offensive line was horrendous. And then I saw Purdy finally scrambling out because he's like, okay, I need to actually do something. When I'm like, wow, I wish we at least got to see that earlier. And it was just, again, trenches lost us this game because I will say, yes, the defense played well, but they could not stop the run. They were horrendous.
So I'm going to show you because I don't know why.
You bring up the stats,
I'm an
right?
analytics person, but I always have the stats. B-Dubs notice. He know I always got the stats. So,
all right, here we go.
Here's the craziest thing. When you take a look at the stats, everything is actually fairly pedestrian outside of the rush numbers. Look at it. Sam Darnold, 198 yards, no TDs, no interceptions, 2 sacks. That's not a good day for Sam Darnold at all.
The fact that we got to Sam Darnold is crazy too, by the way.
Hey, it was beautiful. But the great thing was the fact that we got to him twice. We actually generated pressure that got home, which we usually don't do. But, excuse me, this is what I'll say. When you look at it, that's where they got us, right here. Yeah. They ran the ball all over us. 16 carries, 97 yards, 17 carries, 74 yards, and the TD. A total of 180 yards rushing, while we only had 53. Now, mind you, this is number 1 rushing defense in the NFL, so 53 that's a normal day for them.
But we also went away from the run really, really early.
Yeah, so
I didn't understand some of these plays though, real quick, because it's like, dude, we just kept trying to screen play it with George Kittle, and it just wasn't working every single time. And again, the trenches to me were the biggest factor because Brock Purdy did not have any time to like.
Thank you. I literally
and also Ricky Pearsall being out, big time loss because like he's the one guy that can actually separate.
So what I saw last night was Purdy. 1, he didn't have any time. 2, we had no separation.
Yeah,
they blanketed that field. So the zone they ran was better than what we ran. They figured a way to cover up every spot in the field so you didn't have those openings, while they exploited the openings in the zone defense that we run. Now, mind you, they only scored 13 points. So for our defense, that's a big win. To hold that kind of offense to 13 points is freaking fantastic. And here's the thing. 6 catches, 84 yards, but not a single touchdown. And this is what I said on a preview show. I don't care. Jack Smith-Njigba going to have 500 yards receiving, set an NFL record. If he don't get in the end zone, I don't care.
Yeah.
Because he is a viable threat. But if you look at it, this is what I'm talking about with the disparaging differences with JSN versus everybody else. You start with JSN, Cooper Kupp is their next leading receiver with 2 catches for 29 yards. They don't have another viable option, which is why I'm saying if you stop JSN, stopping Kenneth Walker and Zach Charbonnet won't be much harder. But you got to shut him down. And when you shut him down, then you're okay. But this, as media so eloquently stated, this is the reason why we lost. We didn't balance our game out. We threw the ball 27 times and ran it 12. And
guys, we know real quick when the Niners have success, right? Deon and Brandon,
they run.
It's when they run it like 30 plus times.
That's what I'm saying.
Halfway there,
dude. Like, explain to me this, okay? Because in the beginning of the game, we go 2 3 and outs, right? Nothing was fucking working, right? Okay. What was it? The third drive, we get down. I think it was like 3rd and 1 or 4th and 1. And instead of fucking sneaking it like we usually do to get the damn first down, we're passing it.
Yeah.
What the fuck? What?
We had several 1-yard gains that we needed, and I didn't understand why we wasn't QB sneaking or running the rock.
Like,
now, mind you, last night when we were in toward the end of the 3rd quarter, if I'm not mistaken, we were on our own 20. And it was 4th and 1. And I'm at the bar and there's 2 dudes with me like, oh, we would have lost if we were under you, because why would you go for it on your own 20? Because you're down and your offense has had nothing going all damn game. Kyle didn't make adjustments last night. That's what I am going to say. The defense that Mike McDonald ran seemed to be fairly simple to find a way to diagnose and get away from. Kyle didn't make any adjustments in the offensive line, as media has been saying, was putrid. It was horrible. We had nobody, and then nobody could create separation. Look at these numbers. They had 2 guys in double-digit average per catch. We didn't have 1 guy in that. So from our pass game standpoint, very bad, pretty ugly. You only had that. You only had the intercept. And there was like a lot of conservative Kyle.
Yeah.
And it was a little scary because I'm thinking to myself, like, yo, do you understand what you give your players if you do certain things?
Mm-hmm.
These guys need that rest, bro. And then we don't even know the status of D. Winters. And we don't even know if we're going to play on Saturday again or Sunday, which we would hope Sunday. Because at this point, with the way that game went, I can tell you right now, he's forcing Trent on the field. He's going to look at Pleasant and go, hey, man, it was nice, but then that ain't happening. So, but talk to me, Mita. How did you feel about this game?
Yeah, to me, what I said in the offseason is Niners need to follow the Eagles' blueprint when building this team, and I'm gonna say they have to continue it this year. And I don't know, unfortunately, it's just not gonna happen because Kyle's stubborn like that with offensive line. I'm talking in particular. It's just I do not get what it is with this team and what he thinks. Oh, I can just throw in anybody. Like in there, it's just you can't. And yeah, like I said, Trench has lost us this game. I'm not even really gonna blame the defense, even though they gave up a lot of rushing yards. Because at the end of the day, if you told me they were gonna score 13 points, I would have been like, yeah, Niners won, right?
Yeah,
but that was not the case. Just like Throwback says, it feels like this is the choking and kind of the scare part of Kyle Shanahan. And I mean, when he's played guys he knows on the other end, he usually beats them.
Sorry, y'all.
But it just wasn't the case this time. And I guess just the whole vibe of this game was so weird after it. I'm going to say this. We should not be wearing those black uniforms. Like,
yeah, we went to our own damn funeral.
It's like we don't win that. Historically, when have we done well? And then even when we had those black and red ones.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not our colors.
So for me, what I'm looking at is it's very honestly. I got a Fred Warner rivalry jersey. I like it. It looks great.
Honestly, the jerseys look sick as fuck last night.
The jerseys look nice, but it's just
they look so bad on TV though.
But as far as what media stated, yes, when we do wear certain types of alternate uniforms, we don't necessarily look the best in them. As far as the outcome of the game. What I noticed was once again it was that lopsided heavy pass, light on the run, and after the game, come to find out, we got CMC dealing with an oblique and the back issue.
Which we knew about the back.
And so we knew about the back. Yeah. So my thing is, you didn't run the ball because CMC wasn't available to run the ball. You had Brian Robinson right damn there.
Exactly. And he's showing
anytime you wanted to run CMC, and you could have just put him out there as a receiver because he's actually better at that, I mean, it's not that he's better at being a receiver than being a running back, but he's better at that than Brian Robinson, is what I'm saying. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So for you to actually basically go away from the run and try to pass the ball like that, I know that you had to become one-dimensional because you had to do things, but throughout the game, this game was too close. The defense didn't really make you go one-dimensional just based off of the score. It was 13. We lost like 10. It'd be different if we lost like 35.
Can I ask you guys real quick? Mm-hmm. What went different? Because the one drive we actually had positive yards and shit like that. What was different from basically the rest of the game to that one drive that we're actually gaining down the
Where
field before
CMC ends up
it
not
was
catching that one.
yeah
Yeah.
that one, because that would have been 13-10 right there, and it'd be a whole different game.
Yeah.
We
think
could have
that
ran
was
the
just-
ball for how close we were. We could have ran in the ball too as well.
Yeah.
By the way,
For me, I think that was just a momentum shift. It was like a random momentum shift. Everything started working, started clicking. Guys started getting open. Purdy started hitting it, and the thing that I noticed was we just kept going. It wasn't a long ass huddle. It was just like clockwork.
Yeah, and
Just kept
Purdy was
going,
actually running like out of the pocket, trying to extend plays. And I'm like, where did I see this? Which also I'm gonna still blame the offensive line, because obviously, like, you have to have the holes still to be able to, run and extend those plays. But yeah, I'm gonna be a little downer, but CMC, man, this is 2 games now, and I'm talking about his whole career with the Niners where he's sold in big moments. Anybody want to guess that the second one, the first
Super
one?
Bowl, the 22.
Exactly. He fumbles the ball, and it's like,
At the beginning of the game.
yeah,
Yeah.
and then right here, can't catch it.
He took full responsibility for that one too.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the one thing you can say about CMC is he will take responsibility when he screws up and he holds himself accountable. But the issue is we don't want you to hold yourself accountable no more. We just don't want you to do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So for me, I'm looking at it, and I'm looking at the fact that Kyle went away from the run because it was Christian McCaffrey that wasn't available. Brock Purdy definitely didn't have time to throw. But I saw what you said about the 2 tight end sets. We've all been saying this stuff. I don't understand, and this is why it forces me not to give Kyle certain monikers that other people bestow upon him, like wizard and great and legend and all that stuff. I don't do that. Why? Because you're not showing me legendary status. Last night, you didn't show me anything that was legendary or prolific about your offense, but the fact that you could get shut down and you go into a shell and you fold up like a cheap 10.
He fucked his chances of coach of the year too with this game.
Yeah. If he would have
definitely
won that game, coach of the year was in the bag, but coach of the year is gone now.
Yeah, because after last week he was in the lead of votes.
Yeah.
He jumped everybody.
And this week, with this loss, that tells you they're gonna look and go, "Hey, man, I don't know what happened, but you failed." And that's the thing. You can't fail in these types of games, especially where you know what you're dealing with. You understand your circumstances. You know that your team is very, very injured. You know you've got a lot of guys that would love to have a week where they could just freaking chill and let their bodies heal up. Do regular stuff like just go to the weight room rather than having to do drills and all this other stuff. Take that full week. That week means a whole lot in football time, people. You need that rest for your body. You don't want to keep banging up against people. So the hard part about this is, go ahead.
Real quick, D. You're going to be surprised by what I'm going to say right now. But I'm coming to terms and finally agreeing with you. Kyle cannot win the big ones.
It's getting scary, man. And
this was one. Yesterday was one.
Yeah, this one was one. And what I've always maintained, and this will never change, is my disdain for him in that regard is actually, it's out of appreciation. I know who you are. I see what you can do. I've seen games where where the offense has just been crazy. We've been putting up numbers and all of that. But at the end of the day, the key here is you got to finish. And if you don't finish, that's what you're going to be remembered for. I would hate for him to have that type of career. I know everybody is like, well, what if he leaves here and he goes elsewhere and wins the Super Bowl? Well, that's just the way that the cards fell.
Yeah.
You got to play the hand that you're dealt. But I don't want him walking out of this door and all you can say about Kyle Shanahan is he got us to 2 Super Bowls, but he lost both of them. That would suck for him. Yeah. I mean, he's already the opposite of his father. So why would he want to add to that resume? That's a negative light on him. Because to be honest with you, even though this should be looked at, it probably is not. And I can use 2 examples. So if I'm an owner and I'm looking for a head coach, and I see a guy who's got a fantastic track record, but the big ones he fails in, that's alarming to me.
Mm-hmm.
That's a question mark. I put an asterisk next to that person's name while I'm doing my search. And I remember that asterisk and why I put that asterisk on that piece of paper to say, I can talk to this person because he's got a great offensive mind. He does this, he does that. All of these things come to play. But I need to sit down and have a real conversation with him about what the hell happens in the big games and why do you continually fail?
Right.
It is just, and the other example I can give you is it's like a quarterback. If I got a quarterback that ain't won me no playoff games, why you coming to me asking me for market money? You ain't done nothing. I'm sorry. I don't see any reason for you to do that, especially if you got the requisite weapons and you just can't get the job done. I would not be that owner that would be paying quarterbacks that don't wind up producing, especially when I know you got everything around you to make it happen. I'm Kyler Murray, you're not getting any money out of me. Tua Tagovailoa, you're not getting any money out of me. Hell, Trevor Lawrence, I'd have to think about that. You just won your division. Congratulations. But these are things that come into play.
Right.
So with this game last night, once again, I am upset that we lost because I wanted the rest for our guys. I didn't want us to have to leave the comfort of our own homes.
Right.
Mhm.
And to be able to make everybody come here and have it be us too, because we matter.
Mhm.
Let me tell you something. You go into a stadium, an opposing stadium, and the crowd ain't loud, your life is easy.
Yeah.
It's nothing. You know why? You can call your game plan. You won't hear anything. They don't care. We do. We're called the faithful for a reason. You come into Levi's, expect to hear us. Expect some shit talking. Expect a little chirping, some back and forth banter. It's going to go down. But if I got to go to your house, now I got to deal with your people. And though we travel well, we do.
Mhm. It's still not the same.
It's still not the same.
Yeah.
Because you're not going to overtake stadiums.
Because we're traveling too on top of that, like
and
you
we're
said.
traveling.
Yeah.
So, like, I don't know. I think they said we got to play either Philly or somebody
The
else.
Bears.
Or the
Yeah.
Bears.
Or if the Rams lose today, which last time I checked, it was
They're
6-6.
not. They're winning. They're up 16
They're winning
to
right
3.
now? Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But this game, we couldn't get the run game going, man. We couldn't get the pass game going. There was so much not going down.
Yeah.
It's right there.
Real quick.
Number true.
Yeah. Brandon, if you want to bring that up that I
Yeah.
shared and maybe zoom in a little so people can see it. But there's a reason why I wanted to bring this up, because when I checked after that Bears game, I believe Kyle Shanahan was either second or third as the favorite after Mike Vrabel. Look at that now.
Mm-hmm.
You went all the way on the bottom.
Yeah.
Fuck, man. That's crazy.
Yeah. I'm just saying, like,
After one game.
But the magnitude of this game is why he dropped so far. If this would have been a one of those gimmies where he could just throw Mac Jones and Sky Moore and Demarcus Robinson out there or something, then that wouldn't really have mattered. But because this was for the number one seed, because you could have made everything run through Santa Clara, it's big.
Dude, I don't even want to talk about Mac Jones with that offensive line, dude.
Okay, so I got a question.
Offensive line.
I got a question for you guys because Shady kind of brought this up in his show last night. So basically, they're talking about the game, right? And basically, Emmanuel was talking about how he's kind of blaming mostly Kyle for this game.
Yeah.
And Shady was like, "Oh, but Brock Purdy's to blame too." I'm like, "How is Brock Purdy to blame? What did he do wrong? To lose this game?" You know what I mean?
But you got to remember. So here's my thing with Shady. Shady's just a homer. Okay, some people you get on sports shows.
It was just
and that's
funny.
what they are, bro. They'll be homers to the death. They won't be objective. They'll give half-ass credit, and that's what Shady does. He just does that, bro. Like he is a true homer to the max. It annoys me at times because I'm like, bro, you can kind of get off the dick of your own damn team. Like it's not that deep. You know, I love my Niners, but if you play like shit, I'll call it out. I don't care. He's going to give every excuse in the book as to why Jalen Hurts is the greatest quarterback known living the man and all kinds of stuff, bro. It's not that deep. But I say all that to say the blame was on Shanahan. The blame was on the offensive line. Yeah. And I can't say nothing about the defense except the fact that they played fantastic. Mm-hmm. That I called out my Nigerian brother, Sammy Okwanu. That's my man.
Oh, can we talk about one player real quick, though? Deon, can we talk about one player on that defense, though?
Who was that?
I usually don't want to, like, because of money and stuff, but I'm sorry if this is. I'm glad he's going to be a free agent after this year. That is YGM. How the heck do you fumble the fumble, bro?
Oh my God, bro!
I didn't tell. Look, yeah, you know how I feel about Gross Matos. I done said we should have cut this fool long time ago. Lynch, I'm not absolving Lynch. I'm not absolving Lynch because Lynch actually can go in there and speak to Kyle and to Chris and say, hey man, we got a shitty ass offensive line. We need to make some improvements. I don't know what the hell y'all are watching, and I know I ain't dumb, stupid, deaf, or blind. I can see it. You can see it. Fans keep calling it out. We need to actually address this issue that has been plaguing us since you got here.
Yep.
I don't know.
I didn't see John Lynch's.
What did Lenore say?
I'll show you it real quick.
Yeah. Pull that up. I didn't catch what he said.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
Yeah, but I don't know if you saw John Lynch's like expression when he was.
He was pissed. He was pissed when we let.
Yeah, bro, they cut directly to him in the booth in the moment. I know it. I saw it.
He was pissed when we gave up that 3rd and 17, bro. That's what
he was on fire. He was on fire, bro. I feel like Lynch be wanting to run down there and be like, "What the hell is y'all doing?" Mm-hmm. But he stays up top because he knows that's his place now. Unfortunately,
posted it. I think it was.
Or I can just find it on YouTube or something.
No, it was his Instagram story.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't have IG.
Oh, Lenore's.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Let me see if
I think Brad posted it. But while we're waiting to find that real quick, I want you to listen to this real fast.
Yeah.
Coach Yak also posted it, Brandon, if you're not.
Oh, Coach Yak? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, hold on. If you want to you could share it, and then I'm gonna share my screen real quick.
Yeah, I'll just send it because for some reason my screen sharing is being weird.
So real quick, I'm gonna show you guys this real fast.
Mm-hmm.
This is what I was talking about.
So we watched the same 49ers defense last week. Well, I think 38 points to Caleb Williams and that offense at home, right?
Yes, sir.
And they finally win the game because Brock Purdy was phenomenal.
Yep.
And I said, if he plays this well, oh my God, I don't see who can beat him. We fast forward a week later on a Saturday. We in the speakeasy, watching the game.
Yep.
The Seahawks, right? We're playing for the number 1 seed. Before the game, Kyle Shanahan said this is the most important game of the whole year.
He said that. He did say that.
And then you come out there and you don't deliver. Brock Purdy.
Who?
Kyle Shanahan didn't deliver.
Bet. As long as you don't say Brock.
Purdy didn't deliver.
Shady.
They didn't deliver, dog.
What play did you see that Brock missed?
Bro, they went
what play? 19 to 27, so 8 incompletions.
This is crazy.
The stats. What play did you see where like, dang, Brock missed? And Brown's missing so flat. I get it.
This is the
what
problem,
play did Brock miss?
This is why I hate about when we do these stats.
Forget the stats. Well, tell me a play.
You talking about plays. You talking about.
Tell me a play Brock missed.
Is the Brock the quarterback?
Yes.
All right. Why are y'all going 3 and outs? Why are you going 3 and outs? Because when I watch the Niners run the ball well and they win games like that.
Turn this shit off.
Yeah, turn it off.
Turn this shit off, bro. I can't, man. Come on, what?
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Just want likes and clicks. Because that's sheer stupidity coming out your mouth. How could you not look at that game and see the man didn't have time to sit back and throw the ball? Or even when he did, there was nobody open.
Yep. So this is what Demo said.
What is that? Y'all think I give a fuck what Troy Aikman say? Clearly his eyes rolling in the back of his head when the game on. Y'all showed me where 11 gave me the work. Other than that, don't mention me. Post every route, every matchup. Sincerely, look, I'm not mad at that.
Yeah.
Look,
Neither am I.
let me say this. So I get it. I get the, respect the greats, respect your elders, this, that, and the third. But what did JSN do that was so spectacular to Deon and Lenore? He was all over the field, and he wasn't on Lenore consistently.
Yeah.
Because they don't allow that. Sala doesn't let him travel.
Yeah, exactly.
And then I think there was like maybe a couple. JSN didn't have over 100 yards. He didn't get into the end zone. So why are we making it seem as if Deon Lenore was in a spin cycle or some shit? Like, what are you talking about?
That play that got that PI on Demo in the end zone
was just complete
JSN. That was
bullshit.
That should have been OPI because I saw extension of the hand.
Oh, dude, I can talk about the refs all day.
First of all, I'm glad you said that because I almost let that slip my mind. Yes, the refs were horrible last night. And shout out to old Bill Benovich. We know your ass was gonna fuck us in some way, shape, or form. Bill Benovich comes and I don't know what. Like for me, my biggest issue with the league is you see certain people refereeing the games a specific way when they go with certain teams. Stop allowing that. Stop allowing. Okay, so please explain to me why I'm showing heavy bias. Bias about what? The offensive line gave Brock no time in the pocket to throw the ball. That's not being biased. That's being truthful. If you watch the game, you know what I'm talking about. So I can't say that I'm biased on that. You know what I'm saying? As far as what Diamador Lenore said to Troy Aikman, he's being honest. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't talk my corner up like that after giving up 300 yards of offense. Was it Diamador Lenore singularly the reason that we got 300 yards of offense given up on us? You did not see that the 180 of that came from the run game?
Yeah.
Cornerbacks
and we only allowed 13 points.
It is a team game, but I'm sorry, like so what let me just address this specifically to you. Is it Seth? Or I don't know. Whatever. Either way, let me state this to you. Diamador Lenore is talking specifically about his individual performance that was addressed by the commentator. So for him to come out and say, show me the evidence to back up your statement is not wrong. You may not like how he said it, but the fact that he said it means nothing. He is saying, you're saying I got worked. Show me where I got worked. We just said right now that PI that he called him was straight BS. So I need you to explain to me what the problem is, because I'm not being a homer or talking up my DB when Jackson Smith-Njigba didn't even get over 100 yards. This man averages that. He has 1,700 yards in the freaking season, for God's sakes.
I need people
saying under 100 yards and out of the end zone is an accomplishment in that of itself. If I am a DB, I will scream that from the mountaintops. I will tell everybody I held Jackson Smith-Njigba to under 100 yards and didn't let him get in the end zone. I would use that. Are you serious? JSN is a fantastic receiver, automatically off rip. I love the guy. I think he's the best receiver in our division. To be flat out honest with you, it's him and then honestly, I didn't go lie. I like Puka Nacua, but Michael Wilson's balling.
Yeah.
Like that's what I'm saying. Darnold threw a bad ball where JSN would have got. Okay, I'm not saying. Did I say I didn't remember? At the end of the day, it's not about what could have happened. It's about what did happen.
Yeah.
Did the man go over 100 yards? If he didn't, he didn't. Period. I don't care that it could have happened. It did not. So if it didn't, you gotta say what you gotta say.
Oh, real quick.
Wait, why are we being? Hold on. Why are we being naive about our offense? I mean, our defense. We're not being naive. What are you talking about? Our defense played fantastic last night.
Our defense played fantastic last night, but
we held one of the highest scoring offenses in the league to 13 points.
Yeah, we're literally saying our defense played better because the last few weeks, how many points have we allowed? Like Come on.
I think getting 84 isn't a win. You think getting 84 isn't a win and keeping
Especially
him out
with
of the
no
end zone?
I
I don't know what type of football you watch, bro, but I am completely confused on why you have that tape. If you hold a receiver of Jackson Smith and Jigba's caliber to only 84 yards, mind you, you're not guarding him the whole game. So you're on him here and there. You're not on him all the time. As a unit? Are you serious? I'm gonna celebrate that, bro.
Fantastic compared to the last few weeks, even though we said the run defense, But yeah.
They don't have any other wide receiver too. Because Jackson Smith and Jigba is literally ridiculously crazy. I know that. Okay, you're making like all points that everybody knows. Like, what are you saying here? I'm not understanding.
I don't get what you're trying to argue.
Bro. Like, at the end of nobody's being naive about our defense. Our defense had a good day. Damn, excuse the fuck out of me celebrating that for once they actually showed the fuck up. To go from giving up 38 points to drop that down to 13, I think that's a fucking improvement. Yeah. Excuse the hell out of me for championing my defense to say, hey, at least you did something better than that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they gave up 180 yards rushing, but you only had 13 points. It's not like you scored 34. Like, what are we talking about here, bro? You could call me, you could say, see, I love that. I love that. Please go with the light-skinned thing. Because what you have to understand is light-skinned people are not busters. We are not punks or chumps. Please come try us, and you'll find out the hard way. You're killing me. Oh, shit, it's time. Yes. Come on, Arizona. Come on, Cardinals.
Come on, Arizona.
Come on, Cardinals.
Yeah, we need Arizona. Like Kittle said.
Arizona, shut the hell up and go do it, baby.
I want this, though. Because if these are Seahawks fans in the chat, we're not saying, oh, you guys got lucky or anything. You guys played fantastic game. Your defense is phenomenal. Like, great job getting that dub and winning the title, the NFC West title. Go do your thing. But and if you guys even try to like fucking like congrats to Sam Darnold type shit, like saying Darnold is good, forget about that, man. Darnold didn't do shit for you guys.
When I was at the game, literally,
we're not stating. Look, listen to me. And if you're Seattle fans and you're in the chat, let me say something to you, bro. No, I do not.
No, we don't think so.
No. I do not. No. Not by any stretch of the imagination.
Going into the season, I have no expectations.
No, look, this is great. This is great fan interaction. I love shit like this. So let me tell you,
this is awesome.
Seahawks fans in the chat. I entered this season. Did I not tell all of y'all 9 and 7, 8 and
I said 10 and 7.
We did not expect the season to go the way it went. Period. But what happened. We're here now. So all we got to do is go to the playoffs and see what's happening. Not one true Seahawks fan is saying Sam is good, but he could be good enough to win it. Okay, this is what I would tell you on that. Since y'all like to bring up some of our discretions, that right there, you're being a little bit of a homer. Let me tell you why. Have you seen what Sam Darnold did in the playoffs?
Turn into a pumpkin.
Because Sam Darnold took them to 14 and 3, if I'm not mistaken, the Vikings, and turned into a pumpkin in the playoffs, bro. Lights got bright and he disappeared.
I'm gonna say this.
Actually, low-key disappeared last night too. If you want to be realistic about it, he didn't do much, bro. I'm sorry. I still have the stats up right here. 198 yards. Like, what are we talking about here? Like, the man didn't go out there and slice and dice up this 49ers defense, which, by the way, is not very good. He was 20 and 26, 198 yards, and he got sacked twice. He didn't throw a touchdown pass. Yeah. You have to be very mindful of him, bro.
Never said that either.
I'm not saying that. I'm not stating he was supposed to go 500 yards. I'm just addressing his comment, basically stating like, hey, y'all are talking like Sam wasn't that good. I'm sorry, he was not. When you don't throw a touchdown and you get sacked twice and you don't get over 200 yards, that's not a good day.
Hey, let's put it this way.
How did he disappear? Did you not watch the Vikings in the playoffs last year? Bro, you got to watch more football to come here talking like this.
But hold up,
You got
hold up real quick. This is gonna be a perfect example for you guys.
Come
Okay,
here talking like this.
Sam,
He disappeared.
Sam,
they didn't need him. Are you, bro?
hey, I'm
gonna let one slide, bro. I don't know.
I'm gonna put this out there for the Seahawks fans too, though. Sam Darnold played like the 2019 Jimmy Garoppolo, where we didn't even need him.
Exactly.
Simple as that.
Yeah.
Simple as that. But like we said, dude, you guys played great. You guys have a great defense. Defense is scary. We're not saying anything negative about your team. You guys won that fair and square.
Much respect to your defense. Your defense is fan-fucking-tastic.
That's the defense I hope the Niners have in a few years. Like,
yeah. So here's the thing. This is the last time I'm gonna address this because you said it hasn't happened yet. Now, by your statement alone, you just stated it might happen. Caught you slipping.
You might
caught you slipping.
You
didn't expect that one, but I caught you slipping there. I did. You'll be happy with 2019 Jimmy G. Because he said, "Fuck it, just don't get that motherfucking ball. Just run to the Super Bowl." You know what?
I'll be honest. I respect it too. Let them be. Let them be. They haven't had their moment yet, so let them be. They let them enjoy it. Honestly, I might say it might be a one and done in the playoffs. I'm put that out there, just like we are. I'm just gonna say that.
We'll see what happens, man. But this game, man, it was just bad. They had better TOP. They were the victors. They outplayed us. They did it in our house.
They came ready.
They showed George a video of them kind of celebrating in their locker room. He's like, I would have done the same thing. Like, what do you mean?
Yeah.
Like, what am I supposed to do? Get mad? No. I get to go to my rival's home turf and take the number one seed. You damn right I'm celebrating on your field. Yeah. I'm celebrating on your streets, your field, in your front lawn, your back. What? We don't care about that. They're supposed to. If they didn't, that to me, to me, it's.
Yeah, I mean, it's true. Like Kittle said, I would have done the same shit.
Yeah, why not? I would have definitely done it, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, look, there you go. It's a blessing for us to be in the position that we're in. Because we definitely didn't expect to be here. I can guarantee.
We didn't expect to be in the playoffs.
We definitely didn't expect to be here.
Yeah. Especially with a half-injured team.
Yeah, I'll give you this. I'll tell you right now. You got 3 players that I like. 3 of them. Jackson Smith and Jigba, top 5 receiver. Guaranteed. People need to continually say that and stop playing with that man. Nicky Manwari, yeah, you got your dog right there. Got yourself a dog. And the other guy, I mean, I like him just strictly for one reason, but then he looks pretty good. Old Zach Charbonnet. Like him. UCLA product.
Yeah. Of course, at the wrong time when we're getting really getting into it.
They got from Texas. I forget what his name is. Not DeMarcus Lawrence, the other.
Damn. Fuck, where I had the stats. Let me find his name. I know you're talking about. You talking about Ernest Jones?
No.
Byron Murphy? Yes. Okay, Murphy. Yeah. Yeah, I mean Murphy, Boye Mafe, and Wosu, man. You guys got your defense is stellar. Defense is stellar. I'll give you that much. God dang, that defense is stellar. But hey, I am going to take delight in the fact that my defense held your offense to 13 points. I will take delight in that.
Yeah, I take that any day.
100%.
I take that any day for sure. Honestly, Sam Darnold gave us the game so many fucking times and we just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah. Like we said, that YGM one, especially.
Right, D?
Yeah. What was it?
I said Sam Darnold gave us the game so many times and we just couldn't capitalize.
Oh, if our offense could have at least gotten us in the field goal range and we had 1 touchdown, we could win. So we needed. You know what I'm saying? Yes, we lost.
We get it. We get it.
We get it. It
We get
is
it,
what
homie.
it is now.
Yeah.
We got
Stellar is
manhandled, but we
definitely a
still.
light-skinned word. Okay, bro. MF88, how dark are you? Because I guarantee you, your ass ain't darker than me. I hate when light-skinned niggas hate on light-skinned niggas. Don't hate on each other, brother. Light-skinned people got to stick together. Because I guarantee you put your face up, your ass ain't that damn dark, okay? All right? Get tired of this, okay? If y'all want to be out there and do the light-skinned, dark-skinned thing, put your face out there. Let me see what you look like. Because if you just as light as me, I don't want to hear nada. What I will tell you is, next week we got the playoffs. We'll see exactly what it is.
Yep.
What will it take for people to respect Sam? You got to stop turning into a pumpkin in the playoffs.
Yeah.
And you actually got to win something. He already has one thing against him,
Yep.
though. He's a quarterback out of USC. And I'm sorry, they don't win Super Bowls. My quarterback did. His name's Troy Aikman. He won 3 of them. Just got to throw that out there.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. He said, yes, that's true. That's 1,000% true. We're always in truth.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man. Bro, our chat is called Dignity 49ers.
Yeah, honestly.
What it's called, bro.
Dignity
Dignity
49ers.
49ers, man. Like,
Because we always hurt.
always. Shit, man.
It can't.
It did feel like that. It did. There were lots of times where it did, man. It did. It did. And I know, MF, I'm messing with you too, bro. I love the light skin, dark skin thing. I'm a pretty motherfucker. That's who I am.
Oh, the Cardinals just
All right,
scored. They took the lead.
Let's go.
Yes, yes. Let's go.
Let's go. I don't think I've ever been the biggest Cardinals fan till today.
Hey, look, there are times, bro, where we got to root for these teams that we hate.
Honestly.
No, I know. I'm
Look,
not
Look,
digging, but it's
Cardinals,
just funny.
hey, fly Cardinals fly. I can't do the whole thing because it's the birds about this big in real life.
Like that.
You know,
Yeah.
Fly Cardinals fly. There you go. Or you can clock it like these little young kids do. That'll simulate him flying off or whatever the fuck.
Why would we trade
But
both?
I don't. Here's the thing. Somebody put up a graphic on Twitter, and I believe it was Bosa, TJ Watt, Myles Garrett, and another like stupid, crazy pass rusher.
This is my brother-in-law. Look what he said.
What he say? Darnold has the potential to be tricked. Hey, well, that's what homeboy wanted. That's what he said he wanted. He was like, "Hey, man, we ain't gotta throw shit. We'll just do this."
I can't, bro.
Oh my God. So they put it up, and I think what happened was they were saying like, these one of those one has to go. And there was a lot of in there for Nick Bosa. And what I was seeing was what I believe to be true. He's not a game wrecker. And you're right, it is a second ACL, but the 49ers won't get rid of him. They won't get rid of him. But he has actually, yes, you're correct. I think this is his third. And he had that core muscle injury in college too. 90% of the teams that play Seattle lose the next week. Oh, okay. He's got some analytics going on there. That's cool. I'm hoping that's not us, but we'll see what happens. Bro, now hear me out. You got me right here now, Matt Moses. If we put Crosby on the other side and have Bosa there, now we got some bookends.
Bosa needs help. That's what he needs. He needs help. He can't do all the work.
I'll say this, and just hear me out. If I get we don't really do well with our first round picks. Let's just be realistic.
No, we don't.
Look
at Ricky.
Okay. Nick Bosa's missed 2 years since he's been here. 2 straight. He not 2 straight, but he's missed 2 years in total. Who else was it? Let's see. Mike McGlinchey was only a good run blocker, not a great pass blocker. Brandon Ayuk basically he gone. And he's only given us, I think, one season over 1,000 yards? Maybe. Ricky Pearsall can't even get on the damn field. outside of him being unfortunately shot and then just never playing because he's always injured.
Right.
So we don't really do good with our first round picks, people. Now, I know people may want you to try to offer less for Max Crosby. I'd call the Raiders and see what they'll do. But I do now finally have a first round pick after, unfortunately, a couple years back, screwing up the first round pick with Trey Lance and that whole debacle. But I'd give them a first round pick for Max Crosby. I'm just saying. Because then I have Nick Bosa back out there. And I got Max Crosby on the other side. Up the stout is a dog. I appreciate the compliment.
He played very well yesterday. Very well.
Very good job. So it's like, and I think he's earned that nickel spot. That's his. No one else is taking that from him. But what I'm saying is, if you give us Max Crosby and Bosa on the edges, the interior guys don't really matter that much. But I like what I'm seeing from Alfred Collins.
Me too.
And
he had a game too yesterday.
And he had a game-changing play.
Yeah.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like, I know I was out on Collins a little bit early in the season, but, you know, I'm one of those people, just show me. And he's shown me. So, Alfred Collins, love it. Love what you're doing, brother. Continue to do it. But if you bring those two bookends, the center guys won't matter as much, but when they do things, it's going to only enhance what they have out there. No, I don't want to trade Bosa for Max. I need both of them.
No, we need.
I need both of them, bro.
Why would you trade Bosa? There's no need to.
Yeah, I get what everybody thinks on Bosa. Yes, this is his second full year not being available. I understand, but it is what it is. So for this game, man, we took the L. Let's see. No, Max is not fragile. No, not by any stretch of the imagination. He did Ricky Pearsall greasy, bro. But what I am gonna say, I'm gonna ask you this too. I'm worried about this new year. You know why? We ain't got no damn receivers, bro.
I mean,
all we got is Juwan Jennings, and he technically is a free agent. I don't know if Ricky Pearsall can even hold up a full season because he hasn't shown me that he can. Well, I don't know what I'm getting for Ricky Pearsall because I'm only seeing little moments. I'm not having consistency. And everybody else there, we don't even use or utilize. Demarcus Robinson used to eat us up when he was with the Rams. He was a nightmare. Don't use him. KB's there.
Wait, hold on. We have used DeMarcus recently more in the past couple weeks.
Yeah, but that's only because Ricky ain't been available.
True.
So for next year, we just need to go get a receiver. We need a real number one guy in here. Because though I like what Pearsall brings to the table, I don't think he's a number one. He's probably a solid two, maybe even a dope slot guy. But I don't see him as a number one. So we got to figure things out for next year. But yeah, I mean, I'm good. I just want to see who we face and what's going to go down.
Well,
I'm trying to look at the score right now to see what we got.
It's 2016 right now, Cardinals, and then 16-0 Lions against the Bears, and then
okay. Yeah, but I don't think the Bears are even playing anybody.
I don't think so either.
Let me see real quick. Let me look at our box score because I don't think anybody is playing because they don't really need to.
The Eagles.
Oh no, Caleb's out there. Oh no, they're playing the starters. Okay.
So the Eagles tight end just got a hip drop tackled and got hurt. It looked like.
Dallas Goedert.
I think it's their backup because they have a backup quarterback playing right now.
Yeah, Tanner McKee.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I see that they're at 14-10 on the
14-10. Yep.
Commanders. So yeah, they got their division. That's why they don't care.
Yeah.
So Broncos beating the Chargers right now. Okay. Well, look, man, let's go ahead and end it.
All right.
See you next week for a preview show for whoever we have to play.
Whoever we have to play, yeah, exactly.
We're gonna catch the end of this Cardinal game because I already got it on in the background. I'm gonna watch it. Watch the last of it, see what happens.
For those of you watching, thank you for tuning in. We really appreciate it, including you Seahawks fans that came into the chat
Of course,
today.
please do.
We really appreciate it. We love talking with other opponent fans as well. And if you guys ever wanted to join in, just hit us up on Twitter. You see our handles below us with the X next to it. For those of you watching on Deon's channel, hit that like, subscribe button. For those of you watching on my channel, like to subscribe as well for FF Podcast, Lander Game Podcast. We're on our road to 1,000 subscribers right now. So for both channels, I know Deon, you're still getting to your 700. I'm still getting to 800, but we can both say 1,000 together, right? So
yep. Hey, look, it's just when he climbs, I climb. So
yep, exactly. So yes. So once again, guys, thanks for joining. Hit that like, subscribe button. Share the channel as well on all platforms. But yeah, till next time, guys, enjoy your Sunday and go Niners. Peace.